Hi everyone, we're going to have a look at how to use Google Maps. So you can use this on your computer or you can use this on a phone or a tablet. On the phone and the tablet, on the apps, you use them slightly differently. You can do things like save places as your home or your favourite places. But today we're going to look at it on the computer screen just because this screen's a little bit bigger, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll just turn you around now so you can see. So to get onto Google Maps, I just put Google Maps in the search engine, or there's a little tab here that just says Maps, which I'm going to click on there. And that brings up our big map there. So first of all, I'm going to type in Springwater School and we're going to have a look at our school. So there you can see that one's our school there on the map, and there's a few other different things around here. So you can see for the school there's a little hat sign, and that's for anywhere like a school or a college or places we go to learn. There's a little symbol here for the library, that's a book. We've got a cross here for the church, and there's a little envelope here for the post office. I'll just show you as well. I think there's a few more symbols you can go on. Oh look, here we go. So there's a shopping cart there, and that's for your big supermarkets. And then a knife and fork, that's for restaurants. There's a little person in a bed there, and that's for your hotels. And then we've got a few more here. We've got a big P, and that's for your car parks. And then we've got a little petrol pump here, and that's for your petrol stations. And then I think the hospital one is across, very similar to this one for the pharmacies. So another thing that we can do on Google Maps is we can look at what the traffic might be like. So if I go onto these three little lines here next to the search bar, we can go on traffic, and that shows us here that the traffic outside school at the minute isn't too bad. So if there's a red line running down, that means the traffic's really bad and there's lots of cars, and we probably want to avoid that route. If it's orange, like it is a little bit further up here, that means there's a little bit of traffic, but it's not too bad. And if it's green, that means the cars are moving and it's all fine. We should probably take that route because that will probably be the quickest. So we'll have a look at some other places that we might visit with school. So one of them is Horticap. Shows us that one. I'll just zoom out so you can see it a little bit further away, and that shows all the places around here. And where else do we visit with school? We'll have a look at Harrogate Library. So that's in the middle of town, so that you can see that there's a lot of restaurants around here. We can see that little symbol there with the knives and the forks. There's a lot of shops around here. We can see that with the little shopping bag there. And if you hover over it, it tells you what the shop's called. And this shop's Waterstones Bookshop. It's got 4.5 stars out of 5. So there's our library. We can see that there's a bus stop just outside the library, and it tells you what bus is running from that bus stop as well, which is very clever. Just here as well, this is the sign for the train station. It's like two red arrows going either way. So that's the sign for the train station. So let's look at So here we go. So I've typed in Harlow Car Gardens. So this red sign here just tells me that that's the location that I've typed in. So if I wanted to go there, that's where I'd be heading for. And then you can see there's a little cup of tea there. That means there's a little tea shop there. You can go get a drink and maybe a snack. Something else we can have a look at, if we go on these three little lines again, there is, if you go on satellite, we can change it so we can see all the trees and we can see the buildings, and we can zoom in on this a little bit. Around. So these are the gardens, so you might have been with school before and you might have had a walk around these gardens. It looks very, very big looking at it from this angle. There we go. Zoom in a little bit more, see how far we can see before it goes off. See if we can find the car park. All the cars in. I think that might be around the front there. Oh look, I can see a couple of cars there. That might be the car park. Oh, another place that we might visit with school a lot is the Morrison's supermarket. So we'll have a quick look there. Just go back onto. So we can see the Morrisons there, and you can see the petrol station. There's that little sign that we looked at before. You can see all the cars. Let's zoom in, have a quick look at the cars there. So it's not very busy in Morrisons today. And so we could have a quick look at seeing the directions from school to Morrisons, because I'm sure we've all been on the bus or walked there many times. So there's our school. So I'm just going to click on this. It's like a little arrow in a diamond shape, and this tells us Springwater School. I'm going to put it to Starbeck. So this is going from Springwater to Morrisons. Now if we look here, it gives us two different routes and it's telling us that this one is the quickest. So there's a little bit of traffic down this way, so it's going to take 5 minutes if we go around here, but it's only going to take us 4 minutes if we go around here, and that's in a car. So if you're driving, it will take 4 minutes. So we can also look, if we click on the little symbol of a walking man, we can see what's the best way to walk and how long that will take us. So it's just giving us one route to walk down, and it says that that will take us 14 minutes. So 14 minutes to walk from school down here all the way around to the Morrisons. And then we can look at this little symbol of a man on a bicycle, and again it will show us a route, and it says 3 minutes it'll take, and that's the same route as walking, I think. So I think that's the quickest way of getting to Morrison's shop today from Springwater School. Get on your bike, cycle round. That's everything for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you later.